What's up, boys? It's your boy, the Commissioner, the Dinero here, coming to you live on Tuesday, September 20th, after week 2 of the season. Another week is in the books, and it was an interesting week, to say the least. Top 3 teams from last week, me putting up 215, Wang putting up 223, Jimbo putting up 211, all came crashing back down to earth this week. I put up 158, Wang 169, Jimbo 149. Bottom 5 in the league right there. All 3 of us were in. Johnson, another week, another cocksucker award. Sorry, my friend. I hate saying it, but damn, you suck some dick. I'm glad I got to play, finally get a win against you, get some good fortune, because you seem to have my number. But you only got, another couple weeks to get your Brady and Gronk back. Hopefully by then, the Packers will look like a mediocre offense by then, hopefully, because they're fucking struggling right now. I mean, Rodgers is still on pace for 40 total touchdowns, but they just don't look good. As we stand right now, myself, Wang, and Gladdy sit at 2-0. Gladdy obviously the most convincing 2-0 team. Me and Wang, got a little lucky this week. Log, Johnny, and Mike are looking for their first wins. They're sitting at 0-2. Log and Mike both had tough losses, put up solid point totals this week and got the L. And then we have Bob, G, Zoe, and Jim sitting there at 1-1. Jorge, congrats, you won the week this week. You put up a great showing, 230 something. You put it on Log pretty good. Made him take that dick. Yeah, pretty bummed about it. You only had, one blow up, kind of similar to Wang last week. You didn't have a whole fucking team go crazy. Matty Ice put up 35, but just had consistency throughout your whole team. Everybody played well. Got what you'd want out of them. 30 points out of your kicker and your defense is a nice boost, though, for sure. To get 30 points out of those two combined. Log did put up a fight. It's unfortunate Dougie Martin got hurt, only put up 2. 2 points. Benjamin, played great for him. 33. Fuller, again, another good game. One maybe mistake Log made. Tyler Lockett, he played over Corey Coleman. That was a 17-point swing right there. Maybe, those 17 points plus Dougie Martin not getting hurt. Who knows? Maybe I'm talking that we have a different weekly winner. Maybe Logan's not sitting 0-2. I played Johnson. Not much excitement in this matchup. Probably the most exciting thing was me texting the group chat when I was hammered at the Zach Brown concert, going off about Tyrod, fucking putting up 35 on my bench. Garoppolo was freaking torching me, 27 points in about a quarter and a half till he got hurt. So I feel bad for that dude that he got hurt, but it helped save my ass, because who knows what the fuck kind of points he would have put up. Might even not have won. Your Seahawks, their struggles hurt you, Johnny. Rawls getting 4 and, getting a little dinged up. Baldwin with 5. Did get 29 out of Gio. I think he had over 100 yards receiving. That's a nice game out of him. That goddamn Saints-Giants shootout, that really hurt me pretty big. Breeze only putting up 16. I think Odell had 16 as well. Goddamn teams put up 101 points against each other last year. I don't even remember what the final was this week, but it was like freaking 16-13 or some bullshit like that. Didn't play Ryan Matthews. He punched in 2 touchdowns. Hurt me there a little bit. My one, positive, I'm pretty excited. I think Marvin Jones is for real. He's only ranked like wide receiver 20 right now, but he hasn't caught a touchdown. As have none of my receivers besides Jeremy Maclin. Fucking Odell can't score, Dez ain't scored, A-Rob ain't scored. Like I said, Marvin hasn't scored, so if those dudes, get some positive touchdown regression, might be looking alright coming up. You would think the fact I went, 5 receivers in my first 7 picks, trying to go wide receiver heavy, and not a single one of those guys is ranked inside the top 20. Like I said, Marvin's at 20 on the dot. Pretty crazy. Wang and Jim, they had a shitty matchup like me and Johnny did. Winston killed Jimbo, threw 4 picks, had like 7 points, and all 4 of Jimbo's receivers scored in single digits. Antonio had his first human game in who knows how long, and John Brown and Garcon, whoever else you had, they were all, pretty average too. Had the unicorn blow up on your bench for 25. Just go ahead and trade him to Jimbo, or to King, while you can. Probably fucking get whoever you want for him, man. He's looking for a tight end, and he got the biggest man crush for the unicorn. You probably fucking scoop TY from him. Just a piece of advice. Hey Wang, this just in. Stephon Diggs is pretty good, man. You might want to play him one of these weeks. You got Woodhead hurt for the year. Good job. Abdullah, he's freaking shaking up now too. Both your running backs that you started. But you do got Jamal coming back, and I gave you C. Mike this week for Ebron, and like I said, Rawls is dinged up, so C. Mike might get some extended work. Glad to see Jason Witten come back down to earth a little bit. I think he had 8 points. Dez finally got some of those targets from Dak, so that was nice. Zoe beat Bob 195 to 162, giving Bob the old Essence Award, taking it in the old poop shoot real nice and hard like King used to do back in our college years. Zoe had a solid ass week. Palmer put up 35, Greg Olson 29. Whatever the hell a Quincy Anunwa is, he put up 15. Bob got 26 out of his goddamn defense, 0 out of his kicker though, so that's unfortunate. Russell Wilson struggled on his bum ankle. He's put up 26 points combined in 2 weeks. No, that's not what you were hoping for when you made him the 3rd quarterback off the board. Seeing where that goes, it will be interesting. Determine, your future a little bit. Mike Wallace, he's the truth. Not much more to say about that. Apparently, that's a thing. Again, back to 2009, 2010. Blarnage disappointed. Boy, Pitta blew up on your bench for 22, and Tammy as well for 18. That's about all I got for that matchup. And then in our last matchup, glad he beat King 195 to 190. King's QBs were great. Forte put up 34. Dude's on pace for 472 touches. We'll see how that keeps up. The wide receivers struggled this week, Mike, after they were killing it last week. T.Y., Amari, Deshaun, nothing spectacular out of those guys. Yeah, it kind of hurt you. Broncos got you 23, that's good. Obviously, the AP injury played a factor into deciding your fate with him exiting the game early, but glad he also had Arian Foster get hurt and get him a goose egg. And I think Moncrief got shook up and left too, and he only had 1 point. So, evened out. I think glad he probably had the play of the week in his lineup unsuspectingly. Freaking Isaiah Crowell, 30 points, 25 of those coming in about the first 10 minutes of the game. Palmer had a good game. I don't know what else this chicken scratch says here. He had 21. Phillip Rivers put up 35 in his game without Keenan Allen. They looked functional. Still, we'll see if that Woodhead injury has any effect on Rivers. But man, 35 out of him. Great week right there. On to week 3 already. I play Bob. I'm coming in 2-0. Bob 1-1. He's trying to make up ground in the Hackett division. We'll see what happens with my second flex and my running backs. I don't know what's up with Jamal, if I could play Spencer Ware again or not. And hopefully one of my receivers can find the end zone this week. really fucking be nice. Gladdy plays Johnny. Battle of 2 and overs, 0-2. We'll see if Johnny can get out of the basement. It's going to be a tough fight to see who Johnny's going to play as the second QB this week. Now that Garrett Puto's hurt, as well as RG3 from week 1, who Johnny played. Log is going to be playing Zoe. Log looking for his first win, just like Johnny. He's 0-2, but his team obviously put up respectable numbers this week. So that'll be an interesting matchup. They both had great showings this week. Zoe with 190 something, and Zoe with 190 something. Log over 200. Mike also looking for his first win. He gets to play Wang, who, like me and Jim, started off 200s, mid 100s. So maybe there's a happy medium. We'll see. But Mike's trying to get back into this race in the Hackett division and not be on the bottom with Johnny. Then we got the battle of the Beastie Boys, Jim and George, 1-1. 1-1 each coming in, and we'll have a 2-1 and a 1-2. So that'll be an interesting matchup. See if Jim's team can bounce back, or see what George's team does, if they can repeat their weekly winner finish. But with that, Commissioner signing out. About to go meet Big Jer for some lunch here. No, sorry, 4 o'clock, but just got out of work, and then I decided I had to make this before going and seeing them. Anyway, I love you boys. Look forward to talking to you again. Unfortunately, I gotta work this weekend. I'll be bummed, won't be able to see the games. But hopefully I can put it on you, Bob. Alright, boys, take it easy. Go Pack, go.